Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
A man from nearby Wichita, it's Breece Hall.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Going right back to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
On play action, now Rodgers. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Straight ahead is Hall. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Holding offense.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights, national television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real, and a pretty nice opening statement.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll get this to the 32. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down at 7. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Mahomes going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2nd and 5. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. The tight end in motion right. Now here's Mahomes. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Throwing now is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
We have so many different terms for third down, third and short, third and long, third and manageable. How about third and medium? Because that's what this one was. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in, but he gets away, evades the rush, and picks up just enough for the first down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Chuck Clark in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Now Mahomes. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. In motion, the tight end. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Ball ought to give up the middle. And he's got it to about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. This is 2nd and 8. Here's Hall again. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Well, how many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Now Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. On play action, it's Rodgers. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the catch made by Hopkins. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now to throw. That is caught. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. And again, it's Mahomes. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to find Gray here. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll look to throw again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing is Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. And a check down complete to Hall. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. just know where to go, where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and the lead now stands at 13. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one deep for Wilson. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 64 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now it's Rodgers. Steps away to, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we've prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. This will be caught once again by Brown. So nothing doing there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mahomes going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Jets' 49-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now here's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An injury stoppage here, and that's Marquise Brown, who appears to be shaken up. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Yellow.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And that's a step in the right direction. This had the feeling of one of those turning point kind of drives. If you come up empty there, it could be a long road back. But they persevered and hung around, and they closed the gap here in the third quarter with their first touchdown of the game.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jets offense and receiver Garrett Wilson ready to get going again. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
He'll let this go for Adams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yellow! Right side!
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Tie down these two! Tie down these two!
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4.
Right! Right side!
In motion goes the tight end. To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 64 yards. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. But once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. That's gonna be knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. And they're gonna hurry back to the line now. They'll run with Hall. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
26.
They'll go again with Hall. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 75 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36.
Hey, you block over here. Go right! Back north.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Right!
A handoff now for Pacheco. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Yellow.
Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Well, no hesitations, they go right back to Kelce. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
He'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. Hey, 88, 88, 88.
To throw is Rodgers. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. Rodgers looking to throw. It's caught here by Adams. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd and 6.
Hey, take 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
26. Inside.
Rodgers to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
They'll try to run it here with Hall. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before.